Good morning, folks. So me and old Hunter are back up here at the cabin. Saturday morning, and we got a little bit of a rain-snow mix. It's chilly once again. And it's supposed to be back up in like the 60s and 70s in a few days, so the weather's been a little crazy. There's been a lot of rain out here. So I'm gonna go check on the orchard. I got in last night. And it'll be officially right around a couple weeks that the orchard's been in. So number one priority is to check on the, make sure the Irish Spring deer deterrent is still working. So we're gonna go check it out, see what it's looking like. Okay, we just got out to the orchard here. I'm gonna do a little walkthrough, just make sure no deer have been nibbling on the branches or anything. Just from first glance here, I don't see anything major. It's starting to rain again. You can see all the water puddles here. So let's go ahead and take a look, see what we got. I'm also looking for deer tracks, right? Any signs of deer being in here? And let's see. So this first tree is looking good. I don't see any damage at all. So this one is the Kingston Black Apple, and that variety is, it's more of a cider apple. But yeah, let's go and take a walk. Hunter's out there checking things out. That one looks good. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. I'm not seeing any damage or anything like that. I'm not seeing any deer tracks in the orchard at all. I didn't see any deer tracks out there on the edge. You would think that any damage would probably be one of these outside perimeter trees, right? But they're looking good. This one has a bunch of little young branches on it, and I don't see any damage at all. I don't see any deer tracks at all either. This is good. So I think we're going to be good. So this is the one that Hunter had nipped off there when we were planting the orchard. I turned around and he was nibbling on a branch. Crazy dog. All right, I think we're looking good. I don't see anything that's concerning at all. Okay, looks like there's a deer track there. It's a little older, but that's a good, 10 yards or so. Yeah, there's definitely some deer tracks here. So it looks like they came through here, but they didn't go near that orchard. That's nice. I can see the tracks. They're traveling in this general direction right here. It looks like they just kind of went off into the field over here, but I'm not seeing any close to the orchard at all. So that's good. It's nice to see that, hey, some deer are traveling through here. There's a lot of deer around here, but they are not bothering this orchard. So there is some fresh deer tracks here. It's pretty close to the orchard, right? I'm about 5 yards from that tree, and there are some deer tracks right on the edge here. All right, so this deer, he came, looks like he came all the way in. Wow, his tracks are right next to the tree here. Let's take a look at this tree. Didn't bother it. He definitely did not bother it. His tracks are all the way up to the tree, just about. Got the Irish Spring right there, and none of these branches are nibbled on. So that's good. There are some tracks right in here. So they may have entered the orchard, but it doesn't look like they I'm not seeing a lot of tracks in here. So I think maybe they kind of out of curiosity came in and checked things out. But I'm thinking as they got close to these trees, that Irish Spring is really strong scent and they got really good sense of smell. So probably turned them off. Old Hunter, he's way out there. You see him? He's like 100 yards out. Yeah, you good boy, buddy. All right, we got a nasty sleet snow mix here. You could probably hear it hitting the metal roof. And the wind's pretty brutal too, so we definitely have some projects we're gonna work on today. And probably not do much out on the land. But tomorrow and Monday is looking a lot better. Today, sleet, cold, wind. But we got stuff to do, so stick with us. Okay, project for the day. So this is what I planned on working on since the weather is going to be a little nasty. So I got this dump cart, which is going to come in super handy. But the plan is to load this up with mulch. Now, I don't have any mulch here, but what I'm going to do is I've been saving all of these boxes, and boxes can be really great mulch. I'm going to shred them up. Some people lay the boxes flat out around each tree, right? And it does effectively smother the ground and prevent weeds, but I'm concerned about the health of the soil, aeration, the microbes in the soil and stuff like that. And I read a research paper by a PhD on soil health, and she recommended shredding the boxes up as mulch. It might allow weeds to come up a little more frequently. That's fine. We'll deal with it. I'd rather have the most effective use of this cardboard. So this box here, which I haven't opened yet, is a heavy-duty shredder that supposedly shreds cardboard good from the reviews I read. I'm going to see if this shredder handles the cardboard well. We're going to fill this up with the shredded cardboard. And then hopefully at some point we'll start mulching out here. Now the nice thing is it is kind of wet and we do have some sleet today. If I'm able to get this thing filled up today with shredded cardboard, even if it's raining or snowing or sleeting, I'm going to probably at least get this dump cart out there to soak that cardboard up a little bit and then start to put it around the trees, because we want this to be a little bit wet when we put it down so it doesn't blow away. It'll kind of form a nice little mulch circle around the ground, and having it nice and moist will be a good idea before it kind of gets hot and dries out, because I'm also going to put additional mulch on top of the cardboard. I'm not going to use just cardboard. I'll eventually like to get some wood chips, and I think that would be a good mix of mulch of different types of materials. So it'll help prevent the weeds, it'll feed the soil, and ultimately protect the trees. So looks like we got a weird, so we got a weird mix of weather here. It's kind of like big snowflakes coming down, but it's also kind of like a sleet mix. Old Hunter loves it. He's a good boy. Yeah, you good boy, buddy. Let's take a look at this shredder here. Big son of a bitch here. Here we go. This thing got wheels. Check this out. Woo-wee! Yeah, wheel that thing around, baby. Alright, so get this cardboard out of the way. Let's start shredding, baby. Let's get the power on. We got power. There she goes. Alright. But at least you can see this is working, so I'll check in with you here after I get through a bunch of cardboard just to see how we're doing. Maybe when we do the first dump, we'll go ahead and film that, but I think this is going to work out pretty good. All right, folks. That's mulching, baby. Hey, little buddy. How you doing? How you doing, little buddy? This is old Hunter. He's keeping an eye out. He watches the driveway here, keeps an eye out through the pines. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, Hunt the Bug. All right, so we almost got a full bin here. Filling up pretty good, looking good. It's going nice and smooth. I haven't had a jam or anything, so I think the shredder's working well. Full bin signal here. A little light came on, says bin full. So let's go ahead and get the bin. Here we go. All right. Look at that, baby. That's some good mulch there, huh? It'll break down nice. It'll compost down real nice. So let's go ahead and give it a dump here. Look at that. Sip of coffee. Camacho cigar. Old Hunter's out there laying, keeping a close eye on things. All right, got a stogie, we got coffee. Even though it's cold, it still feels good. Let's get back to shredding, baby. Woo-wee. So it looks like the sun's trying to come out. Look at that, blue skies. And the sun is right behind us here. That's feeling pretty good. The wind's died down, although we got the American flag blowing nice in that little breeze. Old Hunter's all wet. He's been laying outside of the carport here, just getting soaked the whole time. So yeah, we're doing good. We got a few loads here so far. We're gonna keep going, and heck, if this weather clears up, then we can start mulching. Woo! So the sun was out for a little while, and now it is hailing. I heard some quail too. It was the first time I've heard them this year. I haven't heard them or seen them since last fall. And I heard a gentleman Bob out there singing away. He was somewhere out in my field out here, and I heard another one by the pines. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good here. This is getting loaded up. We put a pretty good dent in these boxes. Got a bunch more to do. So I'm just gonna power through here, get the rest of them done. That hail is coming down pretty good. Here comes old Hunter. Yeah, you good boy. You good boy. All right, guys, so we're pretty much done here. Got all the boxes cleaned up. I'm keeping a couple just for when I change oil and stuff like that in the tractor and Polaris. But this thing's pretty much full almost. So yeah, that worked out pretty good. Look at that. We're gonna mulch those apple trees up with that, so should be pretty good. So that's gonna be the next order of business. I think we're gonna take a little break here. The sun's back out again. It's been like snowing, sleeting, hailing, wind, sun, no sun. It's been everything. So we're gonna take a little break, maybe grab a little lunch, and start putting this cardboard mulch around the apple trees. we went in, had lunch. It rained like crazy when we were inside. It was like a torrential downpour. I mean, look, you can just see how wet it is up here right now. But the sun came back out. It's been, there's a lot of showers in the area, so I wouldn't be surprised if it came back in. You could hear the wind, I'm sure. But we're gonna start putting this cardboard mulch out that we got. It's looking really good here. So we got plenty to go around. The sun's out right now. Looking pretty good. What do you think, Hunter? You smell it? Yeah. Pretty muddy out here. What do you think, buddy? So that's kind of what we're doing. Just throwing down a couple piles. Try to get a nice, 3-foot diameter circle around there. I'm gonna try to, hopefully I have enough to hit every tree. And then if I have any left over, I'll just, continue spreading it out. But I'm not sure if I'll have enough for every tree or not. We're gonna find out. All right, so we're going through this mulch pretty quick. I'm also getting the trees done pretty quick, so I'm not quite halfway through, almost halfway through. So I don't think we're gonna have enough for every tree, just kind of looking at what we got left here, but at least we'll be able to get a little more than half of them done, so that'll be nice. So yeah, see if the weather holds out, right, Hunter? Look at those skies. You just see all those clouds rolling through. All right, here comes that weather again. Here comes the sleet. It's kind of blowing. It's actually blowing in pretty hard from the northwest. Wind's kicking up. So I only got a little bit more in here. I might got hopefully half a dozen more trees, and then that'll be it for this stuff. Woo, holy shit, that wind's coming in, baby. Wind's coming in, the storm's coming in, it's sleeting all over me. All right now. Hey, buddy. All right, so there's the last tree for now. I only had enough for, was it 17 trees? So almost half the trees I was able to hit. So you just take a quick look at them. Looks pretty comfy, right? Looks like a nice little comfy spot for the trees to hang out. So that's gonna be it for today, folks. Hopefully you liked the video. Probably not that exciting. It was exciting for me. But yeah, it was the first time I ever used cardboard as mulch. The shredder worked pretty good. It was a little slow process, but I like the way the shredded cardboard is opposed to using big sheets. So I'm totally on board with taking the time to do it. This dump cart came in super handy. This is a 17 cubic foot one, and I was towing it with the old John Deere, which I'm gonna actually maintenance that as my next project here today. It's due for its maintenance. And me and Hunter are gonna hang out. It's supposed to be a lot nicer tomorrow, so we'll be doing more stuff. But that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the orchard project progress that I've been documenting here for all you fine folks out there. I appreciate you watching, and have yourself a great weekend. We'll see you.
so it's just a ride.